What is going on, guys? My name is Motoh, and today you're going to be watching the 15th installment of the MX vs. ATV Supercross Encore 2017 Track Pack review right here today on my channel. That was a whole mouthful of words. This is actually going to be on East Rutherford, New Jersey. And so, yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right on into the track review. So, we're going to do the slow lap real quick, get a nice little long start stretch into a little corner here. Go straight into a rhythm section out of that left-hander. I believe the fast line's going to be the triple quad double into this corner here. At least that's what I was doing. It felt really nice. Some people might opt the triple just so they have a little bit more momentum going into this, but we'll see how that kind of plays out. Not completely sure. Go into nice little left 180 into another rhythm section where I was tripling, I believe, and then I think I was quad doubling. Yeah, triple quad double, just like the section over to my left. Going to a right hand 180 into a double whoop section. A double whoops, boys and girls, double whoops. Again, a little bit weird way the formatted, but I do like it. Going to a sweeper right-hander into some more whoops. Who would have thought, guys? More whoops on the track. Left hand, soupy trippy. We gotta do that. Left hand double, soupy trippy. You know what I'm saying? Into a nice little roller corner. I like those. I think that those are a good addition. Into a nice little triple section. At least that's like the easiest way I found to get through the track. It seemed very simple, very nice, neat, tidy, all that stuff. Going to one last left hand 180. I don't know what said left hand right hander. Into the sand section, into a right hand 180 into the finish line double this time, and right back onto the start stretch. So that right there is the track on the slow lap. Let's hop right on into the big ol' race with the 4.50s and get my opinion right about now. Alright, so we are here in the actual race itself, and let's jump right into the review. So basically, oh my, that was a shocking start. Let's hope that we can actually get through. But regardless, I think that this track is entertaining. It's a fun track to ride. I think this track is easy, but I also think that it's going to be easy after time. It's basically meaning that I'm predicting that it will be easy later on as people ride it. This track is easily one of the harder tracks to kind of get a line down on and feel comfortable with it and hit it consistently. Like I doubt that I'll have like very many clean laps throughout this whole review, but that's just because of how like genuinely difficult it is. One thing that I am predicting that will happen is that a line will form over that last Supercross triple that we will be downsiding that roller in the corner, which is a little bit strange and a little bit of a stretch, but I just feel like the crazy fast guys, they're going to find a way, they're going to find a how, and they're just going to throw it and hope that it works, I guess. I mean, it's up in the air, really. Hell, I might try to... Actually, I'll probably just attempt to throw it this lap, even though I know I won't make it. But back to the difficult kind of idea. As you can see, I've already run practice laps on this track, and unfortunately for me, I haven't been able to run a clean lap the entire time. Every lap has had issues, every lap has had a mistake. But if I have to be honest, I'm predicting that lap time is going to be about 57s, maybe to 56 range. I'm not going to throw it. I'm an idiot. I forgot, guys. I'm sorry. I done promised you something and I couldn't deliver because I done forgot. But regardless, I feel like the fast guys are going to be around 56 range, maybe stretching. Like it's a stretch, but it's a solid stretch, maybe to 55. I'm not 110% sure. That just depends on line choice. Maybe, and that's, don't quote me because it could possibly not even be remotely close to that. I have no clue. Again, I am running on the 250s, for those of you who don't know. So, and see what I mean? No clean laps. I can't get a one. And that would have been a really good one because that's always the hard section to get down. But I do feel that that could be possible. Now, with that being said, I don't feel like a lot of people are going to enjoy this track. I don't feel like a lot of people are going to want to ride this track. I don't feel like a lot of people are going to give this track a chance at all in any way, shape, or form, just because of how people are now in this community. Once they don't like a track, they normally don't go back to it, and they normally don't want to ride it. So a lot of people stay away from the tracks they don't like, and I just don't feel like this is going to get the spotlight that it deserves. I do think this is a really good track. I think that it's a very entertaining track, and I feel like it could really, really separate people because it is nice and technical. But you know, you can never really predict it with this community anymore. You know, we say one thing and then expect the other, and it just doesn't work out the way that I would like the community to act towards the game. But regardless, that's neither here nor there. I do feel that tournament races are going to be really interesting on this. I feel like we could have some new winners, maybe if things happen the right way. And 250 wise, maybe. 250 wise, maybe not. I mean, I'm not completely certain, really, on where I stand on it. But regardless, it's going to be interesting to see kind of how things shape up and how things play out. And just like that, Moto decides to choke a 57. That's what that would have been. So we're at the 59s. So probably 57, 56, maybe a little better. Who knows? Like I said, oh goodness, that was terrifyingly shocking. But as for the real race in real life, I don't feel like a lot of this stuff's going to be the way that it is in here. I feel like that section to my left is going to have 2 step-ons, and that's how that rhythm's going to be. I don't feel like that step-on up there that I'm pretty much jumping up to is going to actually be a step-on. I feel like that's going to be just a triple. And then that step-on that I'm actually hitting as a jump is actually going to be stepped onto, but you know, we never know. I don't feel like this is going to be there, and I don't feel like the double before the last triple is going to be there. But we'll see. I really doubt it. Maybe they'll have it. Probably not, though. That's normally how they tend to do it. They tend to release the track maps and then make MX vs. ATV look bad by changing everything on the track, pretty much, and making it completely different. So, you know, it could be the same. That'd be cool if it was the same, but I really heavily doubt that it will be the exact same. Who I think will win the race this weekend? I'm going to have to go with Tomac, because at this point, once you start doubting him and think that he's going to drop the ball, he just doesn't. He doesn't. I mean, he's just on fire right now. If you watch Salt Lake, that race was incredible. He had so much more pace than everybody out on the track. It was unreal. Like, I couldn't believe that he was doing the stuff that he was doing. And yes, okay, it's confirmed. People will be jumping all over that. That's neither here nor there. I really don't see Dungey beating him in this championship. Unless somehow, some way, I mean, granted, you know, anything can happen. I just don't see it. I can't see it. I mean, it's going to be so difficult for Tomac to lose the championship now that he has it, because of the just momentum that he has got going into this last 2 rounds. Plus, last time we were on a track like this, he just dominated. I mean, this track is very reminiscent of Oakland, I feel, and you know, if it plays out anything like Oakland, he'll just run away with it. I don't doubt that for a second. So that's my opinion on the real race. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these series. Real quick, wanted to say that we are going to be going a lot farther back into doing GP2 videos. So if you weren't a fan of GP2, oh yeah, that's going to be a downside next lap if I can get that. If you're not a big fan of that, I'm sorry. I apologize, but that is what this channel was started on, and that is what this channel is based around. So that is what we are going to be doing here very soon. Trying to get prepared for GP3. So hopefully we can get that started up ASAP Rocky. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the future on the channel. Especially requests for GP3 tutorials, viewings, showings, whatever you want to see from GP3. I am the #1 source. and I will be feeding you exactly what you asked for, whatever it is. I've already gotten a series planned for the career mode walkthrough. Everything's going to be set to hard, max level, everything, because we are the great one. Moto is the great one. So anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the future. Like I said, I'm going to leave my Twitter, my gamer tags, as well as the squads down below in the description. And as always, guys, my name is Moto. We're on a frackin' heater here, boys. Can we get it? 58. I'll take it. Anyway, my name is Moto, and I'm out. Peace!